This is third assignment, and this assignment contains 4 different tasks. The first one is from the second week exam. A task is like you input x and y, and the output is the nest with like a 4 0 along like 3x0 and yx0. And this, the first section is default. It defines the function, and the function contents and the outputs of the function is the final printout. And after finishes the define section, it's defined here, and the executor inputs any value of the x and y. And after they got the x1 value, and they call this function and passing the x1 value into the function. Okay, let's retry this and input the x1 value. We input like x as 3, y as 4, and the output is a 3 by 4 like O0 array. And the second test is inputs any values equivalent to x or y. They will output like replace 0 in the middle and to follow up that. And the first one is define the function, and in here like the contents name and is pulled from like this week 2, and to draw the function if those x y is equivalent. And in here is it doing the x to y input and reading that and call this function to, and passing the xy value into that. And let's retry, and they call the x and y. If we're doing like this x1 y is different, enter the 3 4 and 4, the output is all 0. But if we run this, it inputs the same value 3 and 3, the passing out the all equivalent value here. Okay, the next, sorry, this is the third. Let's redo this one. We test the different value, and if we run this again, put the same value 3 by 3, the output is like the replace 0 as a 1, and in here it's meet the requirements. And this, the third one is like they, if this x y is equivalent, and they will output all the location of the 1. And this defines the function and the function contents, and set down the output value, and defines the x and y value of the nest, and they will give out that value, and they call this function and passing the x value here. And if we run this and we input 4 and 4, this creates a 4 by 4 like the array, and this, some of them it has one contents, and this is in text of its output value location. And the last one is to calculate the surface area of that, and we want to define the function. The defined function to calculation, and define the calculation variables, and this is a pi value, and we manually impose like the 3.1415, and this is a formula to calculate area, and this output is surface area of the surface is a pulled from the calculation, and this is called the function, and inputs the radius of the r of the surface, and the call function, and passing the value here, and input. Running that, and input the 3, and giving out the surface area of that.